Welcome, race fans. You know what time it is? That's right. Super Speedway Kings. They're coming to Michigan, but they're not driving the trucks anymore. Tonight, they're going to be running the Gen 5 cars. Talking with a few guys about this Gen 5 thing. They're not They're not happy campers whatsoever. All kinds of mixed emotions, mixed reviews on these cars right here. I am told there is a bubble between the cars. It's really hard to get right up on somebody's bumper. Also, you could really super side draft on these things. You can literally just hear the RPMs drop when you really start side drafting. That's a pretty cool thing. Also, catching up with each other, not a problem. Drop back into the pack, drop way back into the pack. 2 and 3 car tandems can actually catch up to 7 to 9 seconds behind. They can run you down and they can catch you. I think that's pretty awesome. Also, something else that you want to talk about, when you get really close to somebody, it's a big arrow push, just like an Indy car. You can actually make their rear ends really, really loose. The closer you can get to them, the more of a handful they have, and the more they got to saw that wheel. So bye-bye trucks for tonight. We got the Gens out. Should be a great time. You guys stick around. National Anthem time. We'll be right back after this, and we're going to get this puppy on the road. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. We'll be right back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Welcome back, everybody. Super Speedway Kings invading Michigan International Speedway in the Gen cars. No trucks tonight, folks. No tailgates, none of that stuff. It's strictly the new hot rods here. And one thing I've been noticing about these cars is they are a handful. This is going to be quite interesting for these guys. They've been used to driving these trucks for quite a while, and now they're in these cars. We're kind of anxious to see how this is going to turn out. Should be pretty interesting, to say the least. These guys are going to get 2 fast repairs. That is all they're going to get. Make me sound a little better. Here's some music, huh? I need all the help I can get. 2 fast repairs, that's it. And I got a feeling some of these cats are probably going to end up using them quite quickly. Like I said, you can draft with these guys. Side draft, you can definitely slow down that car that's up underneath you or on top of you. Make it really slick, to say the least. As far as getting on their bumpers, you can make that thing a handful. It's going to be really interesting. You can fall back and you can also catch back up. So that is going to be cool to watch. Different anyway. One thing, like I said, I did really notice is these cars, and I'll show you right now. Mr. David Overstreet's out getting ready to do a lap time right here. If you take a look right there, one giant semi-looking lug nut. That's it. Just like the Indy cars. So that should make their pit stops even quicker, I believe. But we will find it out. Some of these guys are going to be starting up front right away. And some of them's going to hang out in the back just to get a feel of what's going to happen here with the field. Like I said, this is all pretty new right now, so not a whole lot of guys really, what I would say, have an advantage. Now, this is not a fixed setup league, guys, just to let you know. These are open setups, so that means whoever puts the most homework in is probably going to come out ahead in this deal. And I'm going to tell you, there's quite a few guys out here that you want to keep an eye on. I mean, these are the best of the best, in my opinion, that run around in Super Speedway. So to say the least, we're going to have a blast tonight. Overstreet doesn't surprise me. There he is. He's got to pop out with the pole so far. He was really fast at practice. Right up on his heels. I just saw it a second ago, and it left on me. Oh, wow, take a look. The boy Logan Hilton says, well, you know what? Don't brag about him too awful much there, Bobby, because you can talk about me. That's right, the boy wonder. He's got the quickest time around this place. When he was born with a helmet and gloves on. Just the thought of that just shoots pain up and down me. Can you imagine? But no, this kid can drive anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Give him a car out there with 3 wheels. He'll run it. Keep an eye on this kid. He should be pretty good to watch tonight. Some other notable guys, like I said, David Overstreet. He's down in the 6th spot right now as far as qualifying goes. Mr. Hilton just got bumped off of it looks like, trying to see who done it to him. And it looks like it's going to be Mr. Brian Wang. A lot of fast cars that are out here. The Mountain Dew Machine. Noel. I hope it's Cowers. If not, it is tonight. He's going to be in 9th so far. The old Mountain Dew Machine. Last guy out on track. He's still playing around. Now he's in 2nd. He's going to see what he can do on the 2nd lap here, and just maybe he can get his spot back. You don't want to tick off the kid too early and take the pole away from him. Everybody is in. 45 seconds left to go. Now, like I said, 2 fast repairs. That's all we're looking at. Fuel between 28 and 30 laps. That's when you're going to be seeing a green flag pit stop. And hopefully we'll be able to see quite a few of those. We will certainly find out, won't we? Anyway, I appreciate everybody out here watching. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. In case of you guys don't know, you want to know why all the hobbies? Well, because that's what my wife keeps screaming at me. All the hobbies. So hopefully I'll be able to say in the future here pretty soon that my idea of social distancing is 5,000 feet. If you know what I mean by that. Looking forward to it. Everybody's getting ready now. They've got their qualifying times in. Now they're going to get a little bit of driver's meeting real quick. Jimmy Crow will have a little chat with the boys. And when they do, that gives me the opportunity to go ahead and screw up all the last names. Why? Because that's how I roll. If you follow me, you know how it works. Started out right now, Brian Wang, the 07 machine, is going to be your pole sitter tonight for this little race. Beside him, the boy wonder 63 of Logan Hilton. Row number 2 is going to be the 78 of Gary Slapinski. Sounds like he should be a hockey player, doesn't it? Love it. Beside him, the number 3 of Greg White. Row number 3, Rick Seabrins. And the 46 beside him of Mr. David Overstreet. Somehow or another, this thing has just gotten all screwed right back up. Let's go back there and try it again, huh? There we go. Row number 4, 16, Jimmy Crow. The 88 beside him of Gabe Butler. Row number 5 is going to be the 12 of Noel Cowers. And the number 10 of Darren M. Riser. Take your pick. Row number 6, 17, Dave Bingle. And the 71 of Sean Marcara. Row number 7 is 042 of Estelle Fields. And the 33 beside him of Michael Howlett. Row number 8, the 425, Mr. Paul Witt. 21 of Daniel Holloway. Row 9 and the 19, Charles M. Johnson. Can't screw that up, now can I? That's a good old American name right there. And the 51, J.D. Crow. Row 10, 088, Stefan O. That's it. Can't screw it up doing that, can I? Harold Decker. And the number 9. Row 11 to 55 of Dean Wilkinson, and 13 beside him, Frank Gromilia. And row 12, number 7 of David Adamson, and the 52 beside him of Brent Lee. Row 13, the 18, Jay Hilliard. The 00 of Thomas Holder beside him. Row 14 will be Paul Fletcher, the 57 beside him of Brian Pierce. And that is it. Hopefully I didn't screw up too many, and if I did, oh well. I don't live near them. What are they going to do, beat me up? I don't think so. All right, real quick things to tell you about. Watch out for green flag pit stops. This is going to be really tricky for these guys. These cars are a whole lot to handle. I mean, they are a lot to handle. Drafting, you can do it. Side drafting, oh yeah. Get a buddy out here. There's lots of teams together that's going to be running around. And that's what you need to work your way to the top. Tires, they're going to go away slightly. Not that huge of a deal. It's a big super speedway track. Fuel mileage, yep, that could play a part of this entire thing. We will find out, though. Super Speedway Kings coming right at you. Max Speed TV, Bobby with all the hobbies. Tonight, Tuesday night. Hope everybody's doing well. Grab yourself something cold to drink, something to munch on, kick back, spend the next hour and a half or so with us. I may not be good, but damn it, at least I'm not going to be boring. I might put a smile on your face every now and then. You just never know. Gonna get that godforsaken ugly pace car off the track, thank goodness. It's gone. Getting ready to do it, Brian Wang in the 07, the 63, the boy wonder. Bring them down, Green Flag Racing, Super Speedway Kings. And right off the bat, Logan Hilton, he's going to stick his machine out front, some of that fresh air. This track is plenty wide enough. You can go 3 wide. Hell, you can go 4 wide if you want to. And these guys will use every single bit of this track. "77 laps. And what does that mean? That means you got 77 toe curling, white knuckle riding, just gripping the hell out of that steering wheel. Trying to stay clean if something happens. Only 2 fast repairs, that's all we're gonna get. C-Brands in the 04 starting to work up just a little bit on Logan Hilton there. Now, normally, any other league, 77 laps to go, you think these cats would probably just take it easy, right? Wrong. Not the Super Speedway Kings. Bottom line, I'm sure you probably heard the phrase. If not, you're going to tonight, but it's balls to the wall from start to finish. There's no stages here, okay? That's crap. No stages with these boys. Flat out Green Flag Racing, now to be checkered. The way racing was intended to be. Hilton getting just a tiny bit of real estate there between these guys, and he absolutely would love to keep it that way. Greg White in the number 3, doing a really good job right here, hanging out with him. Just a plain old black number 3. Nothing fancy smancy. That's all it is. You can see it right here. He comes to race. He goes for show. You can see him back there. Getting all dicey. A little touching, loving, touching, squeezing going back on here. Back a little bit. Let me see how far back we talking. These guys definitely get very, very racy right out of the get-go. 5 down out of 77 laps. Definitely nothing boring going on here on this track. And you're not exactly running away with the show either. I'll tell you, a guy that's been impressing me each Tuesday night when they race. Right there, Paul Witt, the 429. One of the regulators. And believe you me, you can tell if you're a regulator team member, because frickin' Ronnie Millsap or Stevie Wonder could watch these cars go around the track, because they are nothing but chrome paint. As usual, the guys take pride in their paint schemes, every single one of them. Another one to kind of look out for. Watch out for that Caterpillar machine, the 51 there of J.D. Crowe. Always up front contending. As you can see, they're getting really, really dicey. I mean, it's... Baby, they're racing right now. Wow, that Coors machine right there of Harold Decker. Another great-looking paint scheme. Well, we got a little touching going on right there, but if you notice the way they handled it, it didn't just slip out and run away right there. Overstreet was right there. They were touching, hitting pretty hard. Not a big deal. It didn't go anywhere. They gathered it right up. I believe the number 12 right there, Noel Cowers might have been involved. You can bump and run and touch and hit and bang in these cars, apparently. And if you can do it, you can bet your bottom dollar they're going to. You get a heck of a run going on that top side, as you can see them. Everybody joins up right there, and it just takes that bottom lane right out of the picture. Now, I haven't asked, I don't know yet about as far as the telemetry goes of these cars, how hot they get. But I would imagine they're like everything. Whoa, up against the wall. Darren is up against the wall, running around, smacking it. You see the sparks flying. Let's see if we got any damage going on. Oh, yeah. He scraped the paint off that bad boy. I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue, though, but he definitely said hello, wall there. Back into 14th position is going to be Jimmy Crowe. He's actually the league owner right here in the 16 machine, the Coca-Cola. And I believe that's Cherry Coke. See his big old cherry on the hood. Well, not his cherry, you know what I'm talking, cherry, right? Who doesn't like cherry? Cherry goes with anything. So you got your rivalry of the pops, or soda pops, or sodas, whatever you want to call it. Jimmy Crowe running around up there in that 12th position, and right behind him in the 19 is going to be the Mountain Dew man, Charles Johnson. Hilton being pushed all the way around the track by Rick Seabrams. Now, normally I would always tell you guys that the safest place to be is in the bottom lane in the very front vehicle. Safe as in your mama's arms. But in this case, not so much. Apparently, this top side really works quite well. The 088 Stefan. He's having a really good run right now as well. He started 19th and he's all the way up to 3rd. He's wasting no time. Pole setter Brian Wang kind of hanging back just a little bit in 5th. You can see they broke off in a two separate races, if you will. Now, I was told that no matter how far back you were, in time you can catch them no problem. If things get a little bit too racy and some of them back way off, kind of hang out, let some laps tick down, possibility. And of course, real quick, don't forget, that's right, You hit that like button for us out there. They would appreciate it, and so would I. 4 and 5 wide. Ain't making this up. You can see it right there. Here they come. For guys that just jumped out of the trucks and jumped into these cars, they're doing a great job. And Tammy, you're right out there in YouTubeville. They are some great looking cars out here. I know every regulator car is just absolutely awesome. I think they had it designed where you got to wear sunglasses when you're around them. It pert near blind you. Nobody is running away with anything. That's what I like about these. It's not so much as a 2x2 as far back as you can see either. You can run all over the track with these cars. You can pull somebody towards you by side drafting them. You can get behind them and work together tandemly. So far, I'm pretty impressed with these things. I'm so impressed. You know what time it is? It's time to have a little fun. That's right, you heard me. It's time to crank this mother up. How about it, huh? I think I might have jinxed the boys. Got ourselves a caution here, and for reasons I'm not really sure why. Well, let's run it back and see if I can find where it began. Not too sure. Well, I heard it there. Got a few boys running big time here, right to the wall. I just got to pick it out and see where it is and who it is. So many cars, so little time. That's about all I can say. It's tough. Somebody definitely nailed the wall. Hopefully I can find it out here. Let's see one more time. And there it was. Looks like the 51 and the 17 tangled together. When they do that, look out. And that will be JD Crow. And I'm going to tell you what, he hit that so hard, I felt it. That was the only way I could find the replay, actually. Full speed right here. There they go, both of them. Right into it. He definitely blew that motor up and tore that thing all to pieces. Now, why did it happen? How did it happen? I don't know. Two cars going for the same piece of real estate, and that usually doesn't end up very well whatsoever. 18 laps out of 77. I would imagine these boys are all going to be coming in. In and out that fast, too. They didn't mess around whatsoever. While I was trying to hunt the accident down, they already came around. They're in and out. But what do we got? I'll let you know. Get a little closer. Seabrands is going to come out leading this bad boy. Logan Hilton's going to be second for right now. Stefan will be third. Darren Reed's They're going to be switching back and forth till they line up, actually. Noel Cowers, Sean Makara, Greg White, Charles Johnson, Gary Slapinski. Those are going to be your top 10. Seabrands has led one lap. Logan Hilton's 16. And I would like to, maybe next time around I might get an opportunity to chat with somebody and see what they think. Most of them have their own team discords and stuff, and well, they don't like to be bothered. Pace car is going to get off again. We're going to run it back. Green flag race in Michigan. Super Speedway Kings, Bobby with all the hobbies coming at you, MaxspeedTV. And there it is, green flag, and we're going to do it again. We're going to have to keep it our eye. JD Crow might have that infamous Dude Wipes award because, man, he hit that wall awful hard. Definitely going to need him. Race is still early, 20 out of 77. The kid, Hilton, goes back up on that high side. Gets some momentum going up there. Now he's got the 10. Darren's right there with him. There's Cowers, Greg White in the number 3 as well. But if you notice, they can run all over the place, but they really can't run each other over. This is where they start using their heads a little bit. They do a lot of side drafting. Apparently, the side drafting works extremely well in these cars. It used to be a myth in iRacing. But apparently with these cars, they made it reality. You know what? They're running by so fast, they've knocked my cameras all out of whack, too. Ah, imagine that, huh? You can see them 3 and 4 wide all the way around when they travel. Whoa! You seen that thing kick out from underneath him? Noel Cowers there in the 12. I can guarantee you he had his hands full there. Now, this is Michigan. These guys are used to Daytona, Talladega stuff. They threw this track in here. And after that incident, hanging back in the back of the 25th is going to be JD Crow. David Overstreet in the 46. He is currently in 20th. There's the 55, Dean Wilkinson. Oh, we got trouble right in front of him, too. That is going to bring out a caution, to say the least. Well, let's figure out where we want this one to begin at, huh? It happened right out in front of him here. The numbers were all scraped off that machine, and I can't tell exactly what that was, but he was the one bit the wall really hard. Work our way up here and see if I can see. It's gonna be tough. Right there, he got up in the wall. And when he got in the wall, there's some other guys that got involved with it as well. Tell you what, these new little replays that we've got is really tough to make it hard. It's really hard to find out who you want to watch here. A 429, it looks like. I might be on to something here, folks. I don't know. I'm not sure. Paul Witt. I'm not positive about it. But I'm going to tell you, it kind of looks like it all started right there somewhere. Let's take a look. Right here. That's what it was. The 429 made it kind of an evasive maneuver right there. And what he did, he scared the crap out of the one guy. And I can't tell you what number that is because he scraped it right off already. That could be Logan Hilton, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was Logan Hilton. Once again, they all are going in for the rides. So now you're going to be looking at 2 cautions. That's it. 7 lead changes. 52 laps to go in the race. Sometimes when you try to get out of the way, you're absolutely correct out there, Road Dog. You try to get out of the way. Sometimes you end up being in the way, and there's just nothing you're going to do about it. I'm pretty sure, though. Everybody's back out. After coming back into the pits, now there's been no green flag pit stops yet, so keep that in mind. Waiting for my telemetry to catch up, if it ever will. That would be swell, wouldn't it? But Slapinski is the one who's leading the show right now. It's not what to say at all. But I can promise you it's who it is. I may end up having to do a bit of resetting here, folks. Get this thing, there we go. Finally. Greg White in the number 3. He's going to be up there leading that top row. The 17, Dave Bingle. He started out in 11th. Now he's going to be currently in 3rd. Paul Witt, the 429. He was involved in that last incident. Comes into the pits and pops right back out in 5th. Let's do it one more time. 27 out of 77 laps in the books. Go through the gears. Don't miss a gear. You do, you're going to have a bad day. Hilton taking a look way down in that bottom side. Going to stick the 429 of Mr. Witt right in the middle right there. Right along with Mr. Hilton. And you can see him sawing the heck out of that wheel. And still sawing out of that wheel. A lot of bumping going on. Caution is back out already. Again. Wonderful. Not quite sure where this started at, but I do see the 19 and Mr. Johnson tore all to pieces. Following back, I've got the technology. Actually, it happened way in front of me, unfortunately. And that's where it was at. Just gotta get a little closer. Let's check it out. Mr. Seabrands is definitely involved in that. See what happens, folks. Oh, yeah. Somebody got tagged. Let's see. Mr. Seabrands is slightly coming up the track, but he holds his line right there, actually. It just kind of looks like him and that number 9 of Decker. They both just meet up together a little bit. Two people going for the same piece of real estate, in my opinion. Can't blame that on just one individual. That takes two right there. To be honest with you, I believe Mr. Seabrands really was holding his line pretty well, I thought. But man, the 46 is involved again for the second time. Some of these guys are going to be using their fast repairs a little bit quicker than they wanted to use them. But you can see Seabrands just going all the way around several times. All the guys trying to miss him. The 77 standing on the brakes right there, doing his best. And he's in getting some work done, and he's right back out. Slapinski is leading it so far. He's still going to come out number 1. And you're right, caution after caution, Eddie. That's what it seems like it is. But, you know, it's going to take a little bit to get used to these cars. There's no doubt about it. 30 laps out of 77 in the books. And there's a lot of guys I'm going through looking at here. They are, and they have, used up both of fast repairs already. Go around here and take a look. Mr. Jimmy Crow, he's used both. He's on his last repair. He's done right here. He's got to keep the fenders on this baby now. Makara, the 71 machine, he's used his. Errol Decker's used his already, not to mention Charles M. Johnson. There's a few of them that's used them already. Super Speedway Kings. You're used to seeing them in the trucks, and now you're seeing them in the next gen cars tonight in Michigan. So it's a different ride and a different track both. When Jimmy Crow puts something on, he really likes to throw a monkey wrench into it. I'll give you that. Some of the best drivers are in here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of this new style car or not. I guess I'll find out when I get a chance to drive them around a little bit. Line it back up. Got to tighten it back up. 31 out of 77 in the books. It's green flag racing one more time. Michigan MaxspeedTV. Bobby with all the hobbies. Super Speedway Kings. Slapinski sees him back here in that rearview mirror. Hilton's gonna dive way down to the bottom. He's getting a little bit of help from the 088 of Stefan. Some of these guys that use their fast repairs, it's either go time, get up front and try to stay out of trouble, or hang way back into the back. And I can tell you, it looks like to me, Mr. Jimmy Crow says, you know what, Bobby, I think I'm going to take your advice on this deal. Whoa, trouble already back in the back right here. Still back into the back. The 88 to 71, that's going to bring this caution out. That's going to be Gabe Butler. Let's go back and check it out, guys. There's the 88 right in the middle. Yeah, go back and take another look at it from Gabe's point of view. I think we're getting a much better opportunity here. Yep, and it does look like once again the number 9 comes up right into Gabe Butler, and he has nowhere to go, and he decides to smack the 71 of Makara. That's gonna hurt. He's already been on his second fast repair, but luckily these two cats decided to keep it together up on the wall while everybody else was able to get around it. Just my opinion, but that's exactly what it looks like to me. One more shot. You can see the number 9. He's hanging out right there. And he comes up just enough just to hit him and kind of an accordion effect. And up the track they go. And everybody is going to come into the pits after that ordeal. And still, we have not seen the green flag pit stop yet, folks. Well, let's see if I can get a chat with somebody here. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Okay, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy.
Hey, Bobby, how's it going, bud?
Well, I'll tell you what. These new cars, they seem like they're a dadgum handful there. And unfortunately, you was at the right place at the wrong time. And kind of got caught up in that last incident. How bad was your car? Did you have to get a fast repair used up?
Oh, yeah, I had to use my first one there. Somebody came up into me, I think. I might have sucked them up into me, I don't know. But I have to say, it's a blast, man. I mean, they're fun. It's a learning curve for these things. But yeah, it still sounds like a lawnmower on crack, though. So.
Yeah, I hear you. I have to go along with that. I'm having a hard time looking at that giant one lug nut in the middle of that rim, you know? It just, I don't know. They just need to leave well enough alone, you hear me? I guess I'm old school.
Yeah, a little bit old school myself, but I mean, it is what it is. But I will say, it's fun here at Michigan driving these things. So, I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Well, it looks like it's really, really racy right from the get-go, too. I mean, it seems like you put the car anywhere you want, and if you want to, you can really piss off another guy by side drafting or just taking the air right off their spoiler.
Yeah, you can side draft and completely slow him down. You can get him loose by pulling right up on his bumper. You know, anything is, you know, to restart, you really got to let your tires get warm before you start cutting it down in there. You definitely got to warm up the tires for a couple of laps.
All right, mister, I'm going to let you go. Get back in here with your teammates. Good luck. We'll keep an eye on you and see you work your way right back up to the front again, all right?
All right, Bobby, we appreciate you, man.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later. There's all kinds of neat little things that you can do here, he said. All kinds of little tricks up their sleeves. kind of puts it into the driver's hands now, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But he said he's having an absolute blast driving them, so maybe it's a possibility iRacing might have knocked this one out of the park. We'll find out for sure later on, won't we? 36 laps complete out of 77. Gonna bring him down one more time. Who's gonna bring him down? Slapinski is. Paul Witt's gonna be on top in the 429. Man, you can see these guys really get racy. Charles Johnson, he was caught up in an incident or two. And here he is back up in the 5th position. And he's got Logan Hilton, the boy wonder, right on his butt. Now this is how you draft. And it's a handful. You can see it right here. Let me get rid of this. He's got a handful of that steering wheel. They had trouble right in front of him, and lo, he was able to dodge it, thank God. But that's going to bring out a big-time caution as well. Trying to see who all is flying. I'm just going to have to pick a number and go for it, I guess. Let's go back and see where this puppy was at. Maybe I can figure this one out. I don't know. Bear with me. So many cars. And right there it was. It was kind of up front somewhere here. Let's try the 78 if I'm able to. That was Slapinski, man. I don't know what happened. And that's what it was, too. Now, see? That's tough to swallow. Watch it again. Paul Witt goes down to the bottom. We thought he might have had him clear, but he literally drove right into the left quarter panel. About drove over him. And we got ourselves probably a new award here, the 042 machine, as you see him bouncing off of everything and going over everybody. And that's the Stealth Fields right there. Wow. That was just ugly. I can't begin to tell you how ugly that was. Let's ride along with him. Full speed, folks. You could hear the motor go boom. That was a ride. Giving it from a chopper view. He got some air on that. I'll give him that. Way up on the high side. Got some good momentum. Paul Witt thought he had him cleared right there, and he just drove right in his left quarter panel, and he didn't. But, man, he went flying. And I'm not really sure who that was that he tagged on the roof, but he hit him good. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to be a hard one to beat. So right now, don't forget, hit that like button for these guys. Let them know you appreciate what they're doing. They're putting on a pretty good show for us, I'll tell you that. But I'm also going to have to say the Dude Wipes wreck of the night so far. Stealth Fields has got her, I think, so far. No doubt about it. A wreck like that, that will cause more skid marks in your shorts than it would on the track. So right now we're looking at the Dude Wipes wreck of the night. I think that might end up being to Mr. Stealth Fields. A little fun we like to do. I don't know what they're going to think of next. Dude Wipes. Okay. Everybody's been in except for Mr. Dave Bingle, I believe. He's only got 6 laps on his tires. He's going to be leading these guys. Daniel Holloway is going to be in second. David Overstreet back up battling in third. Logan Hilton, fourth, fifth. Brent Lee, and sixth. Michael Howlett, Slapinski, running around, minding his own business, gets almost ran over on the left quarter panel. It's back out from first to seventh now. Powers C. Brands, he'll come working his way up into the 10th position when they get all done. "41 laps out of 77 complete." There's your race summary. 37 laps to go, 5 cautions, 11 lead changes. If anybody was looking to curl up to a nice little Hallmark or Lifetime movie like some of these guys like to do, which I'm not naming names, I sure hope they T-vote it, because I got a feeling this ain't over yet. Back to green flag racing. Here we go. And they're getting racy already right up front. Hilton right there. Got his nose tucked so far up underneath the 21, you can barely see it. I'm sure that Kool-Aid guy's thinking, holy crap. And I mean, he's sticking it to him like glue. Trying to get up and get away from all this. 43 laps. There's still a lot of racing to do. You can see that diffuser up underneath that car. That's something that's new on these Gen cars. Either Logan's extremely thirsty and would love to get a drink off that Kool-Aid guy, or he wants to try to help that 21 of Holloway and move on up away from all of this traffic. And they have broke away to a 3-car breakaway. Stefan is going to be the third one in a 088. And looks like they're going to be catching right back up to him here. Jimmy Crow all the way back in the 17th spot. Gabe Butler back in that 18th. He said he had some work to do. Right now, he's out there with no dance partners. That is going to hurt a little bit. But you know what? He knows it as well as I know it. With 44 laps to go, got nothing to worry about. Because we can guarantee there's going to be at least one more caution. And that will get that machinery right back up front. Hilton's going to take the lead again. 24 laps he's led. Stefan's only led 1 lap. And man, he would love to lead another one. Slapinski back down in the bottom trying to make a move. Would really like to get that spot away. And he is going to take it. He will set in third. Paul Witt to 429, right back up, battling it out. Nothing keeps this guy away. I mean, he's kind of like a bad rash. It just doesn't go away, man. He's up here battling it out again. And I'm pretty sure the boy wonder there at Hilton, he sees him. But this guy's having a great run tonight. He is loving his car as he goes by, and looks like he might end up taking second spot. That's right, folks. I called a guy a rash. Can you believe it? I suppose I could have said a bad toothache, huh? Nah, that's not my style. 088 Stefan. He's in that 4th spot, and he's got his eye on 3rd if he can get up there and do a little bit of battling right here. The 429, Witt's going to go back. Looks like Logan's going to get that 3rd spot. He's got some serious momentum, taking it all the way down to the bottom. And we got trouble right behind him. Are they going to be able to keep it going? They are still beating and banging each other, but they may have just helped each other out right there. Anybody else, that would have been a caution for sure, but not these cats. No. We're still racy. But Logan had one heck of a run. He went all the way from the top to the bottom. And by doing so, he's going to lead. But now we got a 4-car breakaway, a little real estate between them and the rest of them. John Black, nice to see you, my friend. You're probably going to be a little shocked right now, but we got the Super Speedway Kings, and they're sitting in the next gen cars. And they are putting out a pretty good show. These 4 cats right here, they broke away with a little real estate between them. Leading up this second charge is going to be Dave Bingle. And if I'm not mistaken, the 07 machine, he was your pole setter. He's currently in the 8th spot. Butler's still hanging back in the 19th. And he's got to come in, get some work done, get some fuel, and head right back out. He knows exactly how much fuel he has. He knows exactly what he needs. Some of these guys will short pit, and some of them will not. Wang, your pole setter, sitting in 6th. Dave Bingle, he's leading this second pack. Dean Wilkinson, he's either very, very lucky or very unlucky. I don't know which. I believe, though, that Estelle Fields, when he went flying end over end up in the air, I think he might have bounced right off the roof of that 55 machine earlier. But his car is looking great. And he's feeling mighty racy. Up against the wall, though. That was an oops. I'm trying to figure out who it was. Might have been the 52 of Brent Lee right here. Kind of gave a nice little kiss. Yep, and you can see the side of it. Wore the paint off that bad boy. And as well as the front. A little bit of an aerodynamic problem there, huh? The 18 machine, Jay Hilliard, started 25th. He's hanging in the 20th. Another driver kind of out there all by himself. Three cars. 3 guys are out of this so far. Makara, Reiser, Gomilia. These boys are done for the night. Hilton leading the show still. 31 laps he's led. As a matter of fact, he is thinking and looking really hard. But he may end up lapping Mr. J.D. Crow. Because I'm sure he's looking and sees him coming. And that's going to put Mr. Crow 2 laps down. You got a favorite driver out there? Let me know. I'll give them a hey, hello, good luck from you. They'll come back and they'll watch it. I'm sure these drivers appreciate all the fans they can get. I know I've got some leagues here. Some of these drivers, they got more fans than Elvis Presley had. And I love everybody out on YouTube. I love that little chat, the camaraderie I have with the YouTube people. It's great. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Seems like Hilton might have just a slight bit advantage right now. Getting out there in that fresh air, apparently those cars really are liking. Witt, 4th place, and guess what? Got ourselves another caution, and for the love of me, I don't know why. That should be fun to try to find here. Hang on. Bear with me. We'll see if we can find it. I know it's around here somewhere. I don't know. I might not find this one, folks. This telemetry's not telling me exactly where or what or nothing. It's not exactly what I call working friendly. Oh, I found it. Hot dog. And I believe I might have found who it was. A couple of these guys. I believe Mr. Overstreet might be involved in this ride. Take a look. And yes, he was at the wrong place at the right time. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, Thomas Holder might slightly be the responsible party for this one. I don't know. Let's see. One more time. Everybody's doing a fine job. And, well, you know what? One goes down, one comes up. Two cats going for the same piece of real estate. That's not going to fly. So that's how we'll chalk that one up as. That's how I see it anyway. And, man, Overstreet into 46 comes in and just slams him. And you can see, when you see that gray smoke, it went boom. There's your race summary one more time. 21 laps to go. 6 cautions. 15 lead changes. You are watching the Super Speedway Kings. If I can get it up there for you. Yep, there it is. Max Speed TV. Bobby with all the hobbies coming right at you. Michigan International Speedway. No trucks. The new Cup cars. That's what these boys are in. Working up on 28 laps to go here. About ready to get to the nitty gritty. The gloves will be coming off. Michael Howlett's going to be leading the show right now. And this cat has got both of his fast repairs left, too. So he can afford to get a little racy if he needs to. The 088, Stefan, he's up on top. He's used one of his fast repairs. The boy wonder Hilton in the 63. The 17 is going to be Dave Bingle. He's led 3 laps. And for some reason why the telemetry I'm not getting on Slapinski. but he is in that 78 machine hanging in 5th. 6th is going to be Paul Witt. Charles Johnson 7th. Brian Wang, your pole setter. 9th is going to be Holloway. 10th will be Noah Cowers, if I pronounced it right. And that's your top 10 here. Green flag ain't going to do it one more time. Probably not. I'd say a couple more. And right away, he dives all the way down to the bottom. That's going to be Dave Bingle in the 17 machine. The momentum is up top, though. You can see it right here. Whoa, the 088 literally got sideways. Logan didn't touch him in that 63. He just took the air off that back of that spoiler and made that car loose. And apparently, you can do that with these things. You got a lot of little things you can do. Wow, I just saw somebody flying. And still flying. I believe that's going to be the 17 of Dave Bingle. I mean, he got tagged here. Let's take a look. Slow it down. We just might have our new Dude Wipes award right here. Might have stole it from Estelle Fields. You're watching the 17. I might have wound it back just a little bit too far. 17 kind of gets up into the 00, it looks like. Now, why? I don't know. Could there be a reason for that? Let's change and take a look. A better view. That's my job, right? And there we have it. He's in the middle. Another one comes down. Another one comes up. That's just a racing incident. But unfortunately, I mean, he got tagged right there, and away he goes. Up on the catch fence, all the way around the turn. Flies right over the 042, and he's still running. And this time, it looks like the 55 was not able to get so lucky to get around him. Wilkinson, I think he might have some damage. Wow. Now that's got to do him in. He's used both of his fast repairs. He is done, I believe, for the day. Unless he's getting towed in here. Then if he is, he'll get fixed. Logan says, I've had enough of this crap. I'm going to hide from these guys. I'm going to hide right inside the pace car. Thinking he could be... That's about as safe as you can be, right? Right inside the pace car? Well, that's where he's at. That just messed with your head now, wouldn't it? Is the kid having too much fun out there? Yeah, I think so. $15 laps to go. It'll be 14 probably when they get the green flag. A lot of people blocking each other. And you're absolutely correct there, Checker Flag Motorsports. Nowhere to go. Well, you might not be able to see him, but Logan is inside the pace car there, as you can see. Perfectly, actually. Now, that takes talent right there, doesn't it? Oh, that don't screw with your mind. Actually, it makes the pace car look better, I think. Hilton's going to be bringing him down. Paul Witt will be in second right up there in the 429 machine. Cowers is third. Fourth, Slapinski. He's back up again. I told you, he was like a rash. It won't go away. Here he is again. Charles Johnson, he's up in here. Brent Lee is here. Holloway, Brian Wang, your pole setters, Stefan, and Rick Seabrands. That's your top 10. The kids led 38 laps of the race. $15 to go. You are watching Super Speedway Kings. Bobby with all the hobbies. Max Speed TV right here, Michigan International Speedway. No trucks tonight. It's the Cup cars, the new gen Cup cars. Give us a wide look. This is what we got left right here, folks. We've had a few incidents. Hilton's on the bottom. Witt's up top. I made a comment before the race started when I was doing the driver's lineup. I was saying keep an eye out on that Paul Witt and Logan Hilton. Well, guess what? I certainly didn't lie to you, because here they are, both of them, 1 and 2. Green flagging one more time. Hopefully this is going to be the last of the cautions. We'll find out. 14 laps to go. I'm going to tell you what there, Bobby Hilton. He's just a kid having fun. What I would have given to have this kind of technology when I was a kid. And I do believe that Logan does run go-karts in real life. And I know all that too well because I have 2 outlaw karts that my son and my nephew runs. So he's got the experience. Whoa, 429, Mr. Witt, him and a 12, battling out. Cowers way down in the bottom. They almost tagged together. Almost got into it. Time to get real racy right now. And this is where it starts to get a little bit nervous for these guys. Witt now is going to be leading the show. You can see it right here. And this is where the experience comes in. Now, how much experience do these guys have with this kind of a package for drafting and stuff? You're about to find out. The Mountain Dew machine up front right now. He's getting a little bit of help from Slapinski in the 78. But no telemetry on him. It's like a phantom. Loden's getting bounced all the way back to the 5th spot. And I can promise you he ain't going to sit there for very long. 11 laps to go. It's time to start figuring out who's your dance partner, who's not your dance partner, and when do you kick the feet out from underneath them and you just play for yourself. Bragging rights is everything. You don't sit in your rig for an hour and a half or 2 hours just to settle. No. You want to win it. Gabe Butler, remember, he was in an incident. We said we'd watch him, see if he could work his way back up. Well, here he comes. He's in that 7th position right now. He's got Hilton right there in front of him, too. Give you a wide look. Nine to go. John, I can't believe you've not gotten your shirt. My wife is going to kill me when I tell her. I'm going to have to re-get an address or something because I think somebody else is getting your stuff, bud. Slapinski is all over Cowers right here. You can see it. I'm pretty sure that back it says give me a do. I'm pretty sure Noel's probably saying give me a push. But you say these things suck up real well. Well, you can see him. He's getting right up there with him. Holloway's having a great run as well. He's looking at second. He's got his peek in his eye right up here to take the lead. And he's got the boy, 63 Hilton, right behind him. And when I say boy, I'm not joking because I believe he's only 16 years old. Calm, cool, and collected. You've got to have patience. And I personally think when God was giving out patience, I think that's 63, the kid, Mr. Hilton. I think he might have gotten line twice for him. I don't know any 16-year-old kid that has patience like this. This kid doesn't get excited about nothing. And right now, he is Daniel Holloway's best friend. And we got ourselves a caution. And it looks like the number 33 may be involved in this one. Oh, let's check it out. See if I can find it. No, the 88 and the 429 get tagged into this deal, and that kind of starts this whole thing off. Let's recheck it real fast. Man, I hate to see that because Gabe Butler was on a mission too. There we go. Oh, that's what it was. It was not Mr. Gabe's fault. Not sure what that number was. Still looking. I think it's the 52. Yep, it is. It's the 52 machine. You can see how that happened. Right here it is. We'll watch it in the front. Could it be a little bit of a net code thing going on here? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it might be a little net coding right there. But anyway, Paul Witt went up. Nowhere to go for a couple of these guys. That might have been net code. I'll tell you, the net code thing kind of sucks. Now Holloway's playing hide and go seek just like Logan did, as you can see. Oh, we had a couple fakers into the pits. I can guarantee you nobody's coming in unless they absolutely have to. And here comes a couple of them right now. Nothing to lose. Daniel Holloway's led 4 laps and he started in the 16th spot. Super Speedway Kings. Excuse me, got all choked up for a second. In the Gen cars at Michigan, mixing it up a little bit. Normally they're in the trucks, either Dega or Daytona. Having a little fun tonight. 21 people watching. For the love of God, please hit that like button right there. I know they would appreciate it, and I'd appreciate it as well. I'm telling you. But don't keep the likes up. They'll fire me, and they'll hire somebody, and he'll probably stutter. And you're going to wish you had old Bobby with all the hobbies back. At least I hope you would. Well, they're going to line back up. They're going to do it. One final ride, I hope. Holloway, Hilton, Johnson, Cowers, Slapinski, Wilkinson, Brett Lee, Butler, Pierce, Howlett. That's your top 10. Appreciate everybody watching out here tonight. I'm sure there's 1,000 things you'd rather be doing, but you're not. You're hanging out with the Super Speedway Kings and myself. We appreciate it. Run over to MaxspeedTV. Check us out. Give us a thumbs up. Hell, lie to him. Tell him, you know, that Bobby, with all the hobbies, he's an all right kind of guy. He's not boring, to say the least. I might have to start paying people to go over there and say nice things about me. I don't know. Holloway hanging on for dear life right now. He's probably sweating bullets. As well as he should. He's up there with some fine company. All right, reach down, as they say, and grab those belt buckles and tighten them up and all that. And if you have that on a racing simulator, then you're an idiot. Green flag it one more time. Let's do it. Hilton's on that top side. They're about ready to go 3 wide. Way down at the bottom, the 12 machine of Cowers is trying to do something down really low. The boys led 40 laps of this race, and here comes the 12 Cowers, not giving it up easy. And take a look at that, will you? Dean Wilkinson. He's had cars run all over him, up top of his hood and everywhere else, on his roof, you name it. And here he is, giving them a run for their money. Trying to set things up and praying to God above these guys behind him don't get into it. The boy wonder, Hilton sitting in that 3rd spot right there, waiting to make a move. Is he going to drop it down into the bottom? Whoa, Sebring goes out of nowhere and comes up. Here comes your pole sitter, Brian Wang. Now he's getting into this show. We got a battle going on, folks. Are these guys going to take each other out and the 5th or 6th or 7th car has a chance to win this? Or are they going to play nicely up here for a while? Cowers is praying to God he can get around here. White flag racing. The 78 Slapinski, you know darn well he is just absolutely doing everything he can to try to get it up there. The boy wonder, Hilton, he's taking over 3rd. He just stole it from Wilkinson right here, trying to keep that spot. But boy, he's got Wang behind him, giving him some push. But that's all right, because the 78 Slapinski right now is absolutely Noel Cowers' best friend. And there it is, the checkered. Game over. And there's your winner, folks. Cowers, Slapinski, and Hilton. Top 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to tell you, Noel Cowers better send some flowers and a box of candy to Slapinski right there, because he just hooked up to him and pushed them both right out of trouble. Well, there is your winner. He's gone. And speaking of being gone, we're going to be right back. We're going to talk to these 3 cats here. Super Speedway Kings, the Gen Cars, Michigan, Max Speed TV, Bobby with all the hobbies. We'll be right back. Don't you guys go anywhere. Never a dull moment with you, my brother. Welcome back, everybody. Super Speedway Kings, Michigan International Speedway. Bobby with all the hobbies. MaxspeedTV. Top 3 cats. Third place. The boy who could drive the wheels off anything, even a push mower. I swear, I think he can do it. Talk to me, Logan. How you doing, my friend?
I am doing amazing. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Hey, look, you led 41 laps. So give me your honest opinion. What do you think about these new cars?
To be honest, I think there's a lot of work to do on them. I think iRacing kind of purposely tamed it down a little bit whenever they first released it for the new members joining because of them, just to keep them interested in it. According to the real life drivers, this is not how it should be driving. And I'm not saying I'm not enjoying it. I had a lot of fun tonight. It's just I don't think it's realistic to what they hope they drive like. Yeah, and if this is how they drive, like the NASCAR drivers have got to be some of the best liars in the world, based on what I've heard from the testing.
Well, you know, no professional athlete ever lies, so you know.
I don't know, maybe.
But hey, 41 laps, you led of the race. You started second. You hung around all evening long up here at front. Looks like you had a really good time.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun racing these cars, and it's in a way it's kind of like a super speedway at most of these tracks. The only difference is that there's bumps on the track at some places that slow certain lines down, but other than that, I still had a lot of fun.
Well, looked like you had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun watching you guys, that's for sure. So, buddy, you take care of yourself, and hopefully I'll get to catch you next week.
Sure, thank you.
And who all do you want to thank before I let you go, though? Get your props in while you can.
I want to thank you for the broadcast. I want to thank Alliance Motorsports for helping me tonight. I'd like to thank my other team, Nexus Esports. Thanks to Jimmy Crow and Estel for putting this on tonight. Thanks to my amazing bag of sour gummy worms for keeping me in the race this whole time. And my Coca-Cola for keeping me not thirsty.
Oh, hey, you know what? Perfect. You thanked everything except for your air conditioner to keep you cool.
That's right. I do have a very big fan in here that's blowing on me the whole time, so I don't get all sweaty.
There you go. All right, don't forget the fan. That's important, man.
That's the best thing in my room.
I hear you. All right, buddy. You take care of yourself. We'll see you next race, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right. I love talking to that kid. He's awesome. All right, Slapinski, talk to me.
Well, I kind of agree with these cars. I think they're terrible. I'm not a big fan of them. Give me throttle control any day, steering the car with the throttle. I mean, that's me, but these just driving around like Talladega is, I don't know, not my cup of tea.
Not your cup of tea. I hear you. I know you were front and back. You got in an incident and you're back up front again. It looked like that you could, drive your way through traffic and get your spots back if you got in trouble. That didn't seem to be too big of a problem, did it?
No, that wasn't really a problem. No, it really wasn't. I also missed the start too.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I missed the start, and I was just waiting for a caution to come out, and I actually waded through there pretty quickly, so it's not entirely possible to get up there very quickly. So I will say that.
Well, you look like you had fun. You sound like you had a little bit of fun, even though they're not what they're all cracked up to be yet. I'm sure iRacing's going to have to fine tune some stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got my teammates out here. There's a couple of them out here, quite a few actually. And I was kind of like helping them. And Noel is one of my teammates right there. I just push him to the lead to win this thing.
You know what? I was just saying when you guys went across that finish line that Noel needs to send you a box of chocolates and a dozen roses because you just hooked up to him and you guys just took off. And that's what really done it. I mean, it kept you guys far enough ahead that they wasn't nobody going to be able to touch us anyway.
Yeah.
So
I said over the radio to him, I said, Noel, just keep riding the bottom and I'll just push you right to the win. He was like, okay.
Thanks a lot. All right, then. You heard it. I would say probably look in the mail for your, well, I don't know about the dozen roses, but I think look in the mail at least for a box of chocolates. You hear me?
Yeah, or some Coors. I could take some of those.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. I just found out today you can spell it a totally different way. I mean, hell,
Yeah.
why not? I say last names 15 different ways. Why can't you spell it, right?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Anybody you want to thank before I let you go?
Just Jimmy Crow and the great God above and my 3 beautiful kids and my lovely wife.
Absolutely. Couldn't done it any better myself. Don't forget to thank your air conditioner if you're living in a hot spot right now.
Yes, especially at work. Thank you.
You take care, buddy.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Hey, Jimmy, you want to say something to him before I let him go?
Yeah, good racing, Gary. Appreciate you running, buddy. Hope to see you next season. We start next week and appreciate your race.
Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy. Keep up the good work.
All right. Now the man of the hour. Noel, talk to me. Where you at?
I'm here, buddy. How you doing? Thank you for all you do. We appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate that. Like I said, I may not know what I'm doing, but damn it, I'm not boring. It's the only thing I got going for me.
Yeah, 10-4.
You led 7 laps of this race. You started 9th. You definitely had the help. You heard me tell your buddy there, you might want to send him a box of chocolates because, man, he hooked up to you and sent you guys right on down the road, and nobody had nothing for you that last lap. But what's your take on these cars as well? I'm asking all of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of them, but when you get a group of guys like this and, you know, Jimmy putting on this race, you know there's going to be dive bombs and stuff. And when you get the middle, like if you're going 3 wide and you get the middle lane going, it sucks the middle lane way back, which allows the bottom line and the top line to really get a run, and then you get in trouble. But I really think the high line worked good, and we were able to break out there. And, you know, Slapinski stayed behind me, of course, and, you know, we got the W. So, but, I mean, they're not my favorite, but, man, it sure was a fun race tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, you guys were doing a lot of battling. I know you got caught up in a few incidents as well, but you didn't have any problem maneuvering your way back up to the front, did you?
No, and if you know, a few of the real fast cars got a lap down early on, you know, which kind of allowed us to get good track position and put the hurting on the kids there, which felt pretty good. By the way, I don't have a fan running. I'm just sitting here in the heat.
Oh no! So you're getting the full true real effect, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it's realistic for him. I think
10-4.
his wife shoots him a water bottle and everything just so he has something to
Oh
drink
yeah, she
when he
takes care
pits.
of me, Jimmy.
It takes care of him real.
Well, I gotta be honest with you. If I didn't have air conditioning and I was sitting in that rig that long, the wife would have to step it up a notch, and she'd literally have to just blow in my face for an hour and a half.
Yeah, 10.
Fat guys don't like to sweat. It says so in the. If you look way down below, Noel, on the 10 Commandments, there's 11th commandment in fine print, and it says, "Fat guys." "Fat guys, thou shalt not sweat."
Roger that.
All right, you take care of yourself. Anybody out there you want to thank before I let you go, buddy?
Yeah, absolutely. Jimmy Crow, Etzel, you for broadcasting for sure. You guys putting these things on, man. They're freaking awesome.
I'll pay you. Don't worry. Checks in the mail.
Hey, I ain't looking for money. Obviously, hey, looky here, the old farts, Craig White, Michael Hollett, Brett Hornet. He's not here tonight. He's kind of been MIA. Who am I forgetting? Gary, obviously. And I'm forgetting somebody. But anyway, thanks for the host, man. It's good shit. Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem, my friend. Are you ready to rock and roll starting next Tuesday in the new season?
Yeah, I'll kind of be in and out because it's summer months. I kind of we got a place we go to and stuff, so I'm kind of in and out. But I want to run it, but I don't know if I'll be here for everyone. But thanks for all you guys do. Appreciate it.
You just put a picture in my mind, and let me run it by you. Jimmy, I can just see Noel out there somewhere camping, sitting out front, got his laptop, got a steering wheel, sitting in one of them little fold-up chairs with his VR on, trying to race while he's camping and having fun.
Kind of what I'm in now, actually. But
hey, it works apparently.
Yeah, 10-4. Thank you guys.
You
Thank
take
you,
care.
Hearts. Oh, Harold Decker. That's who I forgot. Harold Decker.
Well, congratulations, bud, and have a safe week. Enjoy yourself, and thanks for the show. You are the winner tonight. Congratulations. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, thanks for all you guys do.
Appreciate you racing, Noel. And me and Esther, we're going to dedicate this coming season to your son and your family, buddy. Appreciate you racing, bud.
All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
All right. You take care, my friend, and be safe, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Tell them young kids to do their homework.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I just like that. I just like to have the young kids actually be, normal, decent.
Thanks, guys.
Take
See you,
care.
man. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one, Noel. Good win.
Well, what do you think, Jimmy? Change things up? You put them in the Gen car. You put them at Michigan here. From my point of view, a lot of drivers really don't quite care for the setup of the cars just yet, but iRacing, I have to work on it. But as far as watching the show, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good racy show.
Oh, yeah, it was fun. That first 16 laps, that was white knuckle. And then, we had the string of cautions, but it was just for fun. I just appreciate the guys coming out racing. Appreciate you broadcasting. Ready to kick off next season. I'm going to see kind of what the numbers are as far as attendance go. The first race of the season. If it's low, I ain't never done a recruitment race for the league. I'll probably do some recruiting because I figure numbers will be kind of down with the summer and all the COVID stuff lifting. So we'll see. If not, if we have 25 guys, we'll put on a good show anyway. It don't matter.
I'll tell you what, Jimmy, the guys that you have here that run in this league, you could have 5 guys here and it wouldn't be one boring lap. I mean, that's the amount of talent that you have in your leagues. You've been doing this for quite a while. You and your late father have. And you guys have assembled some of the best drivers around. And it's a pleasure to broadcast, and it's even more fun to watch.
Oh, yeah, I definitely appreciate you being the broadcast, man. Appreciate everything you do, Max Speed TV. And again, we don't go caution-free over here, but at least we're going to race hard and try and put on a show, and that's what counts, man.
Absolutely.
I give these guys long enough fuel runs to race. We don't do short fuel runs and get down ready to pit in 5 laps. We get out there and race. We might have a few yellows, but we're out there racing, and I appreciate every single one of them out racing. Appreciate everything Estel does, and again, just appreciate everybody racing. Without them, there's nothing, and we're just going to have some fun and hopefully have a good season 3,
Fun's what it's all about, and I'm sure we'll have fun in season 3. You take care of yourself, and we'll catch you next Tuesday starting off season 3 Super Speedway Kings. Max Speed TV, Bobby with all the hobbies. Put it on your calendar. Don't give me no excuses. Be there, hang with us, chat with us, and have some fun. Until then, everybody, be safe, and see ya.